All right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streaks that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? Well, how good is this budding featherweight contender, if not future world champion, Movsar Evloev? He has passed every UFC test, largely with flying colors. Hasn't really shown anything resembling an MMA weakness. His appetite for knowledge is otherworldly. He is honing his skills every day at the American top team in South Florida. And if you can keep your O and win while you learn, as he did against Diego Lopez when he was challenged and threatened and nearly finished several times over, that's about as good as it gets. So Movsar Evloev spins it forward here tonight. Many people believe if he wins this fight, his next fight, if not for a world title, will at the very least be a title eliminator in a UFC main event. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Shaw! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Movsar Evloev!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I think #1.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, strong knee gets home right up the gut, and the wrestler didn't necessarily see that coming. Perhaps a sign of things to come in this match.
That's very lucky that he didn't get it to the face. Because most times when that guy starts to throw those knees, guillotine jump.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He's way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, has the guard closed here.
And there you go. Again, half guard. There it is. Now he's on the mount. You gotta be careful here.
Evloev's got his back again. A couple minutes gone by round 1.
Big ground and pound.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Evloev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Seconds to go. Yeah, left hook found its target.
Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Round two next.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose. Out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, lands a nice straight. Well, he is a tactician. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to take down that kick. Oh. There you go. There you go. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah. Oh, right into mount.
A series of punches from the top here by Movsar Evloev. All right, close guard now. All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar. Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that front flute choke looks locked in. Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right, then turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Movsar Evloev. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evloev. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Movsar Evloev. Oh, elbow to the body. No part of him is safe. All right, round three coming up next.
lost that last round. He's really one step ahead of you on the submissions. You're doing a great job with your defense, but we have to avoid those positions altogether and become better.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Takes his back leg. Side control now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
And now he's in side control. That was nice.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Couple hammer fists there for good measure. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure. Big right hand.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Well, he is clearly faded.
Hurt him again.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Beautiful transition.
Evloev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, hammer fist here by Evloev. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. And what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Oh, big elbow.
Leads with the right punch.
High I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to flare on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, feet on the hips here. Evloev's in half guard.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Nice positional control here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Evloev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Gotta be careful here.
Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Let's work on starting side.
Oh, he got out.
He took two hands to the elbow and shoved it over the top of his head to free himself from that rear naked choke.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Oh, good lead right by Movsar Evloev.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Nice. Nicely done. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, he'll engage in a single power. Oh, right there, the second blow of the fight. That'll do it! What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jack Tank Shaw!
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, champ.
I mean, it's going to be a great night. Look, I